Good afternoon, world, from our little tropical paradise of Shargout Island. We've just parked up here. We've come for a bit of a drive this afternoon. Look who's up there, already in place. We've driven to the Coconut View Deck today. We thought it'd be nice to come out and take some photos. We're at this bouillard little restaurant here, the only restaurant that is here, really. Bikers going by. So after we've had our little snack, we're going to head down here to the view deck, and Masin Mountain View it's called now. This area's actually changed names a few times since we've been here. It used to be the Coconut View Deck, Coconut View, now it's the Masin Mountain View. So there we are. Let's go up. So we've got the best seat in the house. Woohoo! And we've also got the entire place to ourselves right now. It's a bit late in the day, isn't it? It's kind of gone past lunchtime. He's selling something. Not sure. What do you reckon he's selling? Ice cream?
It was Frisco.
Yeah.
What was Frisco?
Juniper is asleep. She's missing the view.
She might wake up.
She had her lunch before we left.
She's been asleep for a while, so she might be due a waking.
Well, we thought it was a good time to leave just after she'd had her feeding and changing and everything.
Yeah, it's all about timing when you're a parent.
Yeah, especially parents of a little newborn. So Story has bought a activity book, doing some drawings. Yeah, while we wait for our little snacks.
Drawing.
What a view. So nice. So nice.
So you may have noticed I'm wearing a stupid amount of rings today. This isn't a style choice. I got one of those health tracking kits, and first of all you have to wear the plastic things on your hand to choose the size. You've done this already, haven't you?
I have, yes. I've had a smart ring for years now, haven't I?
Yeah. And this is a different brand, so I want to try it out for me, see if it works for me. I've never tracked my health in this way before.
Coffee's just arrived. We've got 2 hot brewed coffees.
Yes.
Although now I'm sitting here, I feel like an iced one might have been nicer. It's
No.
quite warm.
No, never, always
You
hot.
don't like iced. I quite like an iced coffee, but you have to be in the mood for it. Otherwise, hot always wins. And Story got a nice mango juice also.
Yes, nice and healthy. So in a few days, no, probably in a few weeks, my smart ring will arrive and I'll be able to track things like my sleep, my respiratory rate, how stressed I am, how chill I am.
No, I've loved having mine. I'm not wearing it right now because it broke.
We didn't-
Literally after Juniper's birth, almost said Stories then. Juniper was born. I tried to put it back on
Yeah.
because I didn't wear it in the hospital, and it was dead.
Dead.
Literally dead.
And that was one of the best brands you can get from Europe. And so that's why I'm testing out different brands to see if it's any
So-
better.
I'd used it for
A year.
a
I got it.
full year, yeah.
I bought it for your 40th birthday
Yeah.
and it died just after
Literally,
a year and
yeah.
a half, basically.
Yeah.
Credit to them though, they are going to send you a new one for free.
Yes,
Which is
in the post.
in the
yeah.
post, yeah. So you should get that in a few days and you'll be able to start tracking your score again and
Yeah.
seeing how resilient you are and ready you are for the day. And sometimes I wonder if it's too much information, but at the same time I think it is good that we're able to get a little bit more insight into what happens with the human body.
Yeah.
And-
No, I don't think it's too much information. There's some features that I never even really used, really. So there could be more that, like, to delve more into it. But I really liked tracking my sleep, and it will be especially interesting now that I'm getting like the least amount of sleep I've got for like a few years.
Yeah.
And I'm not very good without a lot of sleep either. I don't function very well.
I don't think
So-
anyone is.
Well, you're much better than me. You can go for less sleep than I can. Like, if I don't get a kind of a good night's sleep, I can be a little bit irritable. Juniper actually slept for a 3-hour stretch last night, which was really nice. But then she woke up at 3:30 and didn't go back to sleep until 5:30. And then I tried to get another sleep in, but you know you're not asleep long enough to get into that deep sleep, that really good sleep that kind of heals you and everything.
And that's the thing, it's about sleeping to heal because
Yeah.
if you don't, you realize now how important it is for your body to actually stop aging and to actually repair if you've had an injury. And for the first time in my life ever, I experienced something called sleep paralysis, which is where you wake up in the middle of the night, but your body is completely paralyzed because it hasn't had enough sleep. And I felt like I had a huge weight on my chest, and I felt I was hallucinating. It was really scary. And I was trying to scream, like I was trying to call Sacha and say, like, help me, but the words weren't coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
And as soon as I got control of my body again, I went online straight away, what happened to me? And I found out it was this thing called sleep paralysis. And obviously we've not been getting a lot of sleep because of having a newborn. And so, yeah, that was pretty scary, and a bit of a shunt to the system. Made me realise that I'm not a kid anymore. I'm not as resilient as I used to be.
Pull all-nighters like with ease.
Just over and over and over again. I used to be able to stay up all night and work, and now I can't do it.
That was Jay's like superpower that you used to say.
I know,
You
I've
can
lost
just,
it.
Like stay awake. Not anymore. I'm sorry that I couldn't help you. I was obviously asleep and this happened. But then I don't know what I could have done anyway.
I don't know. It's my first time I've ever experienced anything like it. If anyone ever feels anything like that again, it's called sleep paralysis. Look it up. It's pretty scary.
Although when Jay was telling me about it, it's interesting because before the internet or before knowledge about this was a thing, I've heard people talk about this, like my grandparents and stuff. Like my nan had a story about seeing someone sitting at the bottom of the bed and feeling a weight on her chest, and immediately we're like, oh, the paranormal, it was a ghost. My nan's like ghost stories, and there was a lot of them. So we always thought, oh, you know, Nan's seen a ghost because this story that she's like passed on.
Yeah.
But it was probably that,
Yeah, it
like
was
sleep
definitely that.
paralysis.
Yeah,
It wasn't a ghost at all.
The information that you read, it showed you then each culture, in Japanese culture,
Yeah.
Filipino culture, British culture, they've got a different name or a different name for the ghost that you see in your hallucination and the feeling that you feel. And
Very interesting.
yeah, it's like it's nothing supernatural at all. It's literally your body just going, I need more sleep. And now that we've got all of this information at our fingertips, we can find out and we can take action. And I think that's the important thing,
Yeah.
the fact that we can take action.
Do you remember the name for it, the Filipino name?
The Filipino one was Bangungot, which was a folklore tale of possibly dying in your sleep due to being this feeling of being bound or held onto your bed and not being able to breathe.
Yeah.
The Japanese one was called Kanashibari, which means bound body. And now we know through science that it's a combination of shallow breathing and a dream overlap that makes you feel like you're hallucinating and being held down. So yeah, like over the years when we just didn't know this stuff, we genuinely thought something supernatural was happening.
Well, you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah, of course you would. It felt so weird, you know. I can't describe it, but just imagine somebody completely overpowering you with their strength.
Didn't you say you pictured Juniper standing beside you
Yeah,
or something? It
from
felt like that was your dream. That was
My dream,
happening.
yeah, my image was like Juniper's head, but
You
like
wanna
right
come
here,
picture
just out of sight. So it doesn't matter how far I looked to the left, I basically couldn't see her, but I knew it was her. So it was super weird. Like fries.
Big.
Here's me talking about health, and just ordered 2 massive portion of fries.
I did think that when you said, let's talk about health. I was like, you do know we've just ordered fries.
Well, this is one of the only vegan options in this cafe, so it had to be French fries today.
Yeah, they actually do a really good veggie curry as well, but
Yes.
wasn't really feeling that
No,
right
not
now.
today. So it's coffee and
more
fries.
Dinner, or if you come out specifically for lunch, it's nice. I've had it before, but this is just a little snack.
Yeah, and I do recommend these fries because they are super good, really well made. We're done at Batibat restaurant. But what can feel a bit of rain in here, Sash?
Some pictures.
Yeah, we better hurry up. One way to be conscious of your health is to get out into nature. We really wanted to appreciate where we are, and when you live in a place for too long, you stop appreciating where you are. Look at this view though, and this will be true for you as well, Juniper. I know you've had your eyes closed this whole time, but
She just started waking up in the car.
hopefully she's been smelling it, hearing it. You must do, because babies can sense things, can't they? They can sense stresses and feelings. That's it.
Little smile.
That looks like a contented face.
This must be a viewing part. Look, they've got a chair there and all these tiles that lead down there and then here.
Nice hike.
Oh.
Okay, we're back home. On the theme of being in nature, we've got a natural phenomenon here. A massive spider we just found in our bathroom. Story wants to release.
I don't want to do.
Just do it here on the cross.
What if I do this?
Let's see it. Lift up the lid and we can see how big it is.
Ready?
Go.
Whee!
There we go.
Wow, he's massive. Hello.
Is he just going to stand there now? He's free to go, but he's not going anywhere. Sorry, I probably should have done a jump scare warning for anybody who's scared of spiders, right?
Yeah.
Right, well that's our piece of cards, so... Excuse me. I'll have that.
I can barely see him.
Where's he gone? Is that him there?
Yeah.
Looks like a leaf now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's slightly furry, isn't it? Right, should we go get some greens?
Yeah, let's go get some greens.
Let's put
and
that
leaf.
pot back first.
Little guy.
I'm not afraid of spiders, but I don't particularly want a furry spider walking around the house at night while I sleep, so that's why we release them.
Imagine if it comes out the house and just gets rah in your face.
Well, they don't make a noise, do they? They're completely silent. It's a bit like sharks, isn't it? People are scared of sharks and they make like noises for them, really, but they're silent, aren't they?
Yeah, that's why people are scared of them, because they can just come up to you any moment. But really, I've been watching this show. It's like a race against time show about sharks. I want
Swim with them?
to. Yeah, I feel like they're just a sign of peace.
Well, yeah, I
Really?
mean, Story's swim teacher has told her since day one, when she started swimming lessons, that sharks aren't actually that dangerous. You have to know how to be around them, of course, but they get a bad rap, basically. And if you know how to be around them, they can be quite beautiful to swim with.
Tip: if you ever want to go swimming with sharks, then never wear like colourful swimwear, because they'll think you're prey.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
if you wear like black or like grey swim suits, then they'll be like, oh, it's another predator. I'll keep my distances.
It's true, yeah. Right, what we're doing out here?
Oh yeah, we're getting greens for salad.
Greens for salad. Into the
So-
beautiful garden.
Oh, hang on, we need scissors.
Over the years, Ate Mary Jane and Kuya Jail have been really working on this garden, and it's looking really good. All those spring onions there, we've got arugula growing, which is really delicious. Inside that greenhouse there as well is a load of arugula or rocket leaves, which you can't really get here in the Philippines, so it's incredible that we've got access to this as well. If they have an excess of food, then they allow us to come and take some, so that's what we're doing today. You can see over there all those stalks, tomatoes, fresh tomatoes grown here on the land.
The spring onions got hair.
It looks amazing. All those greens for our dinner tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that,
Okay.
a bouquet of greens.
Actually, it's a bit heavy.
Yeah, we're going to eat all of that.
Let's see if that spider's still there.
It probably is.
Yeah, it's still there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. She's waking up to see you. You says hi, Amelia.
Story's cousin's on the phone there looking at Juniper, and we were talking earlier about having the rings delivered, and Sacha's one just arrived in the post. But we've got some bad news about this shipping cart. This is the company we've been using since we've been in the Philippines, like getting stuff from the UK. They're shutting down their UK branch, so now we don't know how we're going to get stuff shipped from the UK anymore, because that was really good service. Such a shame. This was literally the last shipment from shipping cart. What do you think of that, Pops? Can't get stuff from the UK anymore. Can't get stuff. Never mind, you need to go for a walk. Should we go out? Get your health. You need to get your health up as well. Your runs. You need your runs. Off you go. Whoa, all the dogs. All the dogs. Crazy. The story's showing her cousin George the view. I know there must be a health benefit to being so close to the ocean every day. Breathing in that air. The dogs come out here too and just chill by the ocean, so if the animals know, then we should follow their instinct. Isn't that right, Pop? You a happy dog? Yes, you are. So every day now, I'm going to try and make a conscious effort to breathe a little deeper, to see a little further, go a little slower, and enjoy where we live. I'll figure out which one of these ring sizes is good for me, and then I'll be able to track that health. I love using technology to make your life better. not going to say which brand I'm testing yet because I don't know if I can recommend it, but if they are good when they arrive, I will let you know what I'm using and what I chose in the end, because I think this will be one of those things where in the future we'll be able to know way more about the human body in so many different ways. I mean, thinking back to when we were kids to now, the amount of technology that we have available to us, it's just unfathomable. I'm 41 now. I want to make sure that I live as long as possible so I can see as much change in the world, see as much of my daughters growing up as I can. I want to travel this earth. I want to see all of its beauty. I want to help the animals. I want to love the animals. What a time to be alive, eh? I think I'm going to end the vlog for today. I hope you enjoyed it. This little update from our lives. We'll keep you updated about Juniper's passports so we can figure out when we'll be heading back to the UK to see family. That's going to be an exciting trip, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.